Hey, this is Neil, and I'm here with Icon Vehicle Dynamics, and we're going to talk today about the Rebound Pro Interlock, which is just an amazing piece of engineering that provides a beadlock wheel without the beadlock ring, which is DOT compliant nationwide. And I've got Scott Spiva here from Icon Vehicle Dynamics, and it's really great what Icon has done to find actually the unicorn in the group to pull this out and create something new in engineering. Scott, take us through this, and even to the point where when that tire goes on, what's different about this wheel, and how is that holding that bead?
Gotcha. Well, the wheel itself is the same as a regular wheel, really, as far as the way she's set up, except for the holes that are milled into it radially around the bead section here. Like you mentioned, it's not a regular beadlock ring, so we don't have the bolts on the face, and there's no ring to go on. But once you mount the tire just against the inside of the bead face of the wheel, just like normal for any other wheel on the market, the pins behind it effectively lock it in position. So upon install, you would have your pins threaded partially in so that they're flush with this bead retention hump right here, and air up the tire. It'll seat, at which point you'll get a little bit of leakage around the threads here because the O-rings aren't set yet. But once the bead is completely set around the wheel, you just run them in, torque them to spec, and then you would be able to imagine here with the bead in place, this is effectively a wall behind it, and there's no way for that tire to debead, and let you run really lower air pressure than you'd ever really want to without fear of debeading the tire.
Yeah. And I've seen it down to 3 pounds. You guys have some amazing videos. I know a customer of yours just literally tried to take it out up in the Northwest, pulled it down to 3 pounds, and we're trying to debead that thing, and it couldn't be done.
Yeah, and part of the DOT testing that we put these through to sort of validate everything is, I think they call it the FMVSS 139 test. It's a big giant hydraulic ram that attempts to debead the tire from the wheel. And so first we threw a regular rebound without the interlock on there, and I can't quote the exact numbers right now, forgive me, but the tire debeaded it at X amount of force.
Which almost any tire would that doesn't have a beadlock technology.
Exactly, yeah, just like we would expect. Nothing abnormal there. So then the Rebound Pro, at the same tire pressure, with the same wheel, with the interlock installed, basically it was multi-times over what the force it took to debead the tire, and yet it never came off the wheel. And it got so far, in fact, that the stroke of the ram was out. It reached its full extension. It could not push on it anymore, and the tire had not debeaded from the wheel. And this was replicated over and over again. And we have all the data up on our website on the Rebound Pro.
Good.
You can see the force, but it's multiple, a magnitude over the force-wise, and it stayed put.
So Scott, the technology's been out for a while, but when was it? Do you remember where it was presented to the consumer base?
Yeah, we actually unveiled it to the world on SEMA of 2021. But it's been a project that we've had on various vehicles for years up to this point.
Any good R&D takes time.
Exactly, yeah. And we've came up with all kinds of redneck testing in the parking lot, trying to, proof of concept where we made our own curb, where we literally bolted stuff to a big concrete block to the asphalt, and then put the Raptor up against it with a homemade version of this, and then literally drug it with a Jeep with the winch cable, trying to drag that off, and we ended up breaking our little pseudo curb in the process. So
homemade R&D,
it's
real
fun.
World, that's what's going to happen.
Exactly.
Outstanding. So there is a ton of information out there. I know that all your engineering, your specs, your testing, all your modules are up online.
Check it all out on the website. On our YouTube channel, there's videos of a lot of this stuff. You can see install, maintenance, and just talking more about them, all kinds of cool cutaways with CGI, so you can really see what's going on, and it really helps explain to someone that's not familiar with it, because it is brand new.
Yep.
That it's another alternative, and in a lot of ways a better one for what a lot of guys are looking to do.
Perfect. And that website is www.iconvehicledynamics. Find more information certainly about the Rebound Pro and all of the wheels that Icon makes. Again, there's a phone number there. If you've got any questions, give us a call. Thanks again for watching.